The Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus went down to Capernaum, a town of Galilee. He taught them on the Sabbath, and they were astonished at his teaching because he spoke with authority. In the synagogue there was a man with the spirit of an unclean demon, and he cried out in a loud voice, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Be quiet, come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down in front of them and came out of him without doing him any harm. They were all amazed and said to one another, "What is there about his word? For with authority and power he commands the unclean spirits, and they come out." And news of him spread everywhere in the surrounding region. The Gospel of our salvation.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
To put a comparison in modern situation, Capernaum is a fertile village just before the sea. So it's fertile land just facing the Lake of Galilee. But it is not the main city. In short, para siyang Bulacan. Bulacan is quite progressive, but it is not the center of Metro Manila. And Jesus is not from Capernaum. Jesus comes from Nazareth. So again, to put an analogy, parang taga-Tarlac o taga-Pampanga na dumayo si Jesus sa Bulacan upang magturo. So that is the situation where the great teacher, Jesus of Nazareth, is now visiting Capernaum. Before I proceed, I remember the story when I read this. Nagkaroon kami ng bisita from Europe. At dahil medyo matangkad si Kuya, kapag umiikot kami sa Metro Manila, doon namin siya pinapasakay sa harap ng taxi. Because you can adjust the front seat and he can have a wider leg room kasi nga matangkad at bubunggo yung kanyang paa pag nasa likod siya uupo. That went on for the first few trips. Pero pagkatapos ng isang bisita dito sa Metro Manila, ang sabi niya, doon na lang ako sa likod uupo. So pinagbigyan, but later on I really had to ask. Sabi ko, "Kuya, kaya nga namin ikaw pinapaupo sa harap because we are aware of your height and the length of your feet. The leg room there will be conducive to you. Bakit mo piniling sa likod?" At ang sabi niya, hindi ko sana sasabihin, pero tinanong mo rin lang, nadudurog daw yung puso niya. Kasi every traffic light may dumarating na namamalimos at hindi siya sanay na kada traffic light may makikita siyang mamamalimos sa kanya. Of course, he is quick to qualify. Meron din namang namamalimos sa bansa nila. Yun nga lang dahil sa pagkakaiba ng mode of transport at kultura, mas marami doon sa train station, mas marami doon sa harap ng malls, mas marami doon sa tourist spots ang namamalimos, hindi sa kalye. Dito sa atin, kapag ginawa yan, meron agad security guard na hahabol sa ating mga kababayan. Kaya not surprisingly, they would rather be in street corners where there will be no one to chase them away. It took a foreigner to point out to us something which we all know. Marami nga namang namamalimos sa street corners, sa traffic light dito sa ating bansa. Why do I remember that? Because in the gospel, you have a foreigner, someone from Nazareth, a good teacher, Jesus, visit Capernaum. And when Jesus began to teach, he saw probably, his foreign eyes saw what everyone else actually sees but would not talk about. Yung tinatawag nilang elephant in the room. Alam ang issue ng bayan. Alam ang problema ng bayan. And this is a small town where everyone would know everyone. But it took a foreign teacher, a teacher outside of their village, to speak with authority. Kailangan nating tignan ito. Kailangan nating pag-usapan ito. Kailangan nating tutukan ito. Kailangan nating maalala, ito ang pumipilay sa ating samahan, sa ating komunidad, sa ating kinagagalawan. And not surprisingly, ang unang umangal, yung demonyo. Jesus of Nazareth, have you come to destroy us? Your teaching is refocusing the eyes of people into what they are supposed to focus on. Bago ka dumating, hindi pinag-uusapan to eh. Bago ka dumating, tinotolerate to eh. Bago ka dumating, hindi na kami nakikita. Pero nung dumating ka, you, the Holy One of God, have come to destroy us, to destroy sin, to destroy what ails the community, to destroy what may be obvious but is tolerated nonetheless. So, dear brothers and sisters, as we read the gospel, God will send a holy man, a holy woman, on an unexpected circumstance to point out the elephant in the room, to that which is obvious, to that which needs to be talked about, to that which needs to be addressed, to that which ails the family, the community, the gathering. Aaray ang nakikinabang. Aaray ang demonyo. But believe in the power of God. Believe in the presence of Christ. Believe in the power of His teaching. And He, with authority, has the power to drive the evil away.